All the content on this channel is for education or entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always remember to conduct your own research. So in today's video, I wanted to run through all the HANetf coupled calls. I wanted to look at share price return. I wanted to look at the distribution announcements. We've had quite a lot of them actually just announced distributions this week. And also I wanted to look at total returns. I wanted to see exactly how the funds are actually doing, since we've had a couple of distributions now, and I think this is a perfect time to have a look through them. That we're going to be looking at is MSTY, which is a yield max MSTR options income strategy, ETC. And then we've got the big tech options income ETF by yield max, which is YMAG. Then we have the REX shares crypto equity income and growth ETF. Next up, we have the REX Tech Innovation Income and Growth, which is FEGI. And then we have FEPI, which is REX Tech Innovation Premium Income ETF. So all of these ETFs are ran through HANetf, which is a white label platform, what brings ETFs into the UK and into other parts of Europe. So to start with, let's have a look at MSTY, see exactly how it's been doing. So as we can see, we've got a 56% yield right now. Let's just have a quick look at some of the stats. So as we can see, we've got 30 million AUM so far. The management fee is 0.59. And then if we just have a quick look at the structure, it is not UCITS compliant. It's eligible for UCITS, eligible for your ISA, your SIP, and it has UK fund reporting status. So if we look at the distribution so far, the first one was $1.29, and the second one was $1.24, and then the third one was $1.14. As we know, IV is probably at its lowest point ever for MSTR so far. If you're an investor in MSTY, let me know below how you're feeling so far, as MSTR has had an absolutely massive drop, but we all are going to run straight into that in a second. So let's have a look at the pounds version, which is MSTP. As you can see, the price action is down 32%. So let's have a look at MSTP. As you can see on a price return, we are down 25%. But as we know, that does not tell the full story, as total return is a full story. So total return is minus 13.74%. But one thing I do want to say, this is single stock risk. So if we do look at MSTR, look at price performance since it's been out. If we just go to, let's say, the 3 month. So if we look at MSTP on the 3 month, the total return is minus 12%. Then we look at MSTR, it's down minus 7%. So there is pure single stock risk with this. Unfortunately, MSTR has took a massive dump, which is the reason why this has gone down. But if you believe in MSTR long term, I can't see why this wouldn't be still a good pick. Also, just be aware that there's also 30% withholding tax on this, which is a massive problem from HANetf in my personal opinion. But I digress. So we have, next up we have YMAG, which is Yield Max Big Tech Options Income ETF. The current distribution rate is 23.61%. So let's have a look at some key features. So 37 million AUM so far. It is 0.99% management fee. Let's have a look at its distribution so far. So we start with the first one. The first one was $1.056. The second one was $1.0533. And then from there, we had an increase of $1.0867. And then next one was $1.0741. And the most recent one was $1.0768. So distributions are very, very steady, around 24% every single month. That was the aim originally when I spoke to the guys who run this fund. And it looks like they've done it very consistently. So how has it held up on share price return? Let's have a look. So if we look just on price return since it's come out, we are up 12.36%. on YMAG. And then if we look at the share on the total return, sorry, we are up 21.01%. So For a 24% paying fund, this is up 21% on total return just since March. Looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good so far. So next up we have CEGI, which is the Crypto Equity Income and Growth ETF. Yes, we know currently we are having some problems with this in the UK, like trading 212 won't put it on the broker, for example. So yes, we're having some problems with this, but it is looking very good for those in Europe who can actually invest in it. We've got a couple of people in the Discord who can actually invest in this product, and they are further out in Europe than the UK. It's going very well. It's going very well. So let's have a little dig into it, see how it's actually been doing. So the distribution rate is 20.34%, which is a very nice distribution rate. So the last distributions was 0.4786, and the one after that was 0.50, which is looking very, very good so far. Let's have a look. So we've got 4.3 million assets under management so far. 0.65 management fee, which is lower than YMAG funds, which is nice to see. And it's all UCITS compliant, eligible for your ISA, your SIP, UK fund reporting status. It's got everything that you want in a fund, if you want an income generating fund. This is based on crypto, so if you do like these kind of funds based on crypto, I think this could be a good one for you. Let's just have a quick look at how it's done on a share price. So let's have a look at share price first since it's come out. So we're up 20.24% on share price. Wow, that is done really, really good. Really, really good. Started at $25, now we're up to past $30. Great, great to see. So let's have a look on a price performance. So we're up 22.15% on a total return since July. I really like the look of this fund. I really hope 212 put it on soon, because this is one I really want to add to my portfolio. It's looking really nice so far. And I'm really jealous of those people who can get it already. So next up, we have the Shares Tech Innovation Income and Growth ETF. So this one actually writes calls on 50% of the portfolio, which means you have 50% of your assets uncapped inside for the growth. So imagine you had 50% Apple and then another 50% Apple. You cap the upside on half of it, and then the other side was uncapped, so it could actually grow. This is exactly what REC shares are doing with these funds, and I think it's going to work great. So as you can see, we've got the distribution rate of 13.06%. That is a high distribution rate to say you've got 50% of the fund actually capped. So let's have a look at the distributions. We've got 0.29 cents distribution and then a 30 cents. I think on total return, these funds could do really, really good long term. I have high hopes for the REC shares funds. So the AUM is 9 million so far. The management fee is 0.65. It's UCITS compliant, ISA eligible, SIP, UK fund reporting status. It's got everything that you want. You'll see how this compares with the distributions compared to the next one, because the next one is FEPI, which is 100% covered calls. Let's just have a quick look on how this one has done. So as you can see on a share price performance, it's up 11.75% so far for FEGI, which is Income and Growth ETF. And then if we look at a total return, we're actually up 13% on total return, which is great. So these are actually doing pretty good so far. So let's have a look at FEPI now. So this is one that it's actually got history in America. It's paid a 25% yield ever since inception. It's done very good in America. So this is one that I invest in myself. I think it's going to do great long term. And you'll see in the portfolio reviews, it's one that's actually catching upside as well. So it's great to see. So we have FEPI, the REC Shares Tech Innovation Premium Income. So this one does 100% covered calls. So there isn't anything in there that is uncapped. So it's all about the income. As you can see, the distributions are double the income and growth one, which is, it just absolutely makes sense. So the distribution rate for the first distribution was 0.58 and the second one was 0.58. So I reckon they're going to be keeping it around about the same distribution every single month. And I think it's going to do great long term. As you can see, this is the one with the most assets under management. This one's got 19.3 million, soon to be over 20 million. These are all monthly paying funds as well, by the way, guys. UCITS compliant, ISA eligible, your SIP, UK fund reporting status. All the good stuff. So let's have a quick look, see how FEPI has been doing on a share price. So as you can see, this one is up 8.42%. And the share price is, the total return is 10.75%. So looking at this just goes to show that the income and growth ones are actually beating on total return already, which I would have thought would have happened. Because you got 50% uncapped, I would have thought the income and growth ones would have done better than the premium income ones. So it depends what goal you want. Do you want the highest total return? Probably best off going with income and growth ones. If you want pure income, you probably get best off going with premium income. But it's nice that you've got that choice of what you want. Do you want a bit of growth inside, or do you want it fully capped? It's nice to have that option, or whatever you want to do. So guys, I'd love to get your opinion now. What do you think of all these products? What do you think of MSTY? What do you think of YMAG? What do you think of all the REX shares funds so far? Because these are all pretty new. They've all had a couple of payments now. Maybe, I think YMAG's probably the one that's been out the longest. How many distributions have this had? So this one's had 5 distributions, but if we look at the REX shares ones, they've only had 2. So they are pretty fairly new funds, and now we're getting a bit of data. It's nice to actually see what we're covering. So we're seeing total returns, we're seeing distributions. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Personally, I really think the income and growth ones are going to do great. If you want some growth in there, the premium income ones, I'm really liking the REX shares ones. I think FEPI and the tech income and growth ones are actually going to outperform the YMAG ones. The YMAG big tech, I think they're going to outperform long term. But I'd love to know your thoughts, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you are interested in seeing my interview with Income Shares Marketing Director Oktay Kavrak, please watch it right now. It's on your screens. Thank you, guys. See ya.